Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to my YouTube channel. I am your host, the Mighty Bjorn, and today for you, I have a bit of a Bjorn's Mighty Thoughts video. This is going to be kind of a quick and dirty video because I am not in the mood for fuckery, and I really don't have time to put this together like I would a normal Bjorn's Mighty Thoughts video. But today's video is going to be 21 to buy, 17 to die. Yeah, you might already know where this is going. So let's lift the veil. Let's talk a little bit directly to you, the viewer, and let's just put it out there. So I was reading some articles today when I got home from work, and apparently they're going to raise the purchase age for semi-automatic rifles. Now, this is only in New York, and they're also talking about the measures also looking to ban bullet-resistant vests and require forensic marks for pistol casings. Okay, there's already forensic marks on pistol casings, but let's forget about that. I mean, there is forensic scientists that know this stuff, but that's not the primary focus. The primary focus is New York is going to make it so you have to be 21 or older to buy semi-automatic rifles. Now, of course, I know a lot of people are going, well, it's the AR-15s. No, it's going to be more than the AR-15s. It's going to build over time, let alone while the target is really now going for the AR-15s. What about the 12-gauge shotguns that shoots a much more powerful round than the 223? Yeah. And see, what it also comes down to is you can enlist at the age of 17 in the military. I would know because you're looking at one of those people who did. Yes, folks, the mighty one himself enlisted at 17, for those who didn't know. Needed my mom and dad's signature. But, so over the years, even when I recruited, there was a problem recruiting new people into the armed forces. And as you can see here, 79% of the recruits has a relative who served. My son is thinking about enlisting in the Army when he's old enough. Continue pissing the rights away, government. I'll tell them not to. And only 1% of the population currently serves. It was higher, I think, 5% when I enlisted. Maybe higher still. I can't quite remember. And the veteran population is declining. Well, that's actually kind of a weird thing, because considering we have a much higher population now than we do in during Vietnam. I mean, obviously, the World War I veterans, they've all passed away. There's very few World War II veterans left. But then you still have Korean War veterans, which they're passing away as well. But then you also have the Vietnam veterans that are also passing away. And then, of course, as per normal, just to back this up, this is an article from Military Times. Sluggish recruitment, military recruitment. Well, recruiting worries Congress. This is always, honestly, it's always been a problem. Ever since I can remember, when I enlisted, it was a problem then. That fewer and fewer people were trying to enlist, let alone fewer and fewer people that were trying to enlist were actually in of acceptable condition to enlist. Mostly due to criminal backgrounds, obesity, drugs, etc., etc. And essentially, that's just gotten worse over the years, especially the obesity part. So, folks, get off your ass, get to the gym. Even I'm getting to the gym, and I'm fucking nearing 40. Anyway, so there you go. As the government continues to piss away the Second Amendment, what are they going to do when it comes time to actually get new recruits? Let alone, everything. It comes down to it. Everything, you need to be 21 or older. I mean, I've heard discussions about raising the voting age. I've heard discussions about raising the driving age. They've already raised the smoking age to 21. It was 18 when I turned 18, which that was a few years ago. They raised it to 21. Now, I don't know if that's a national thing, but in my state, it's 21. And I understand what they're trying to do. I don't agree with what they're trying to do, especially because, of the hundreds of mass shootings there's literally less than 1% that even meets the criteria of the most recent shooting in Texas and the one in Buffalo. Literally less than 1%. Less than 1% mass shootings committed with a legal firearm. Let alone, once again, I've talked about this before, violence in general, violent crime, it's usually not done with a legal weapon. So, folks, I mean, once again, let's ban the fucking guns. I mean, come on, it's a right. It was a right given to us by our forefathers. We need to stand up and keep that right. So, anyway, folks, just remember that when it comes time to sign the dotted line at the age of 17 or 18, whenever you decide to do it, you won't be trusted with a .223 rifle in the civilian world, but in the military world, they'll trust you with the SIG Spear, which fires a bullet more powerful than a .762 NATO. Or at least that's what the ballistic test is showing. Yeah, can't keep nothing, huh? Can't be trusted with a weapon in the civilian world at the age of 18, but you can be in the military. Go figure. Anyway, folks, that's just a bit of a rant today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful day.